Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at Las Vegas.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys 4 times, and they've already dropped the first game. So this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
Well, I think the tendency a lot of times is to do something different the next time you see a team. But I just say keep playing to your strengths. That's really your best shot.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And Holiday, here we go.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Harris outside. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Stolen by McCollum. Now Las Vegas moving it up. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Las Vegas trails by 5. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Utah leading by 6. Wembanyama left side. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Wembanyama, a screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Utah Jazz.
Las Vegas, 18.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to McCollum. Launches a three. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Out to Harris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's really smart that time. Harris did not give the defense any time to adjust.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Pass to Duren. Here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Driving the lane. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 4. Outside Holiday. A 3 from Wembanyama. Duren pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Whoa! He flew in there. Wow! The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Now Las Vegas moving it up. To the inside. Mitchell outside. Duren a screen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shoots it. Wembanyama going to town inside. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And now Utah, fast break. Holiday with it. Duran picks him up. Back to Wiggins. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now just a three-point Jazz lead. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Las Vegas trails by 3. Harris outside. Back to Duran. The rebound by Holiday. On the wing, Green. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Shoots over Duran. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. By Jackson. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Thor. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jackson has the open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wembanyama outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Holiday. Misses the 3. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 2. Here's the screen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Middleton. Down low. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Tipped away. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Johnson in the corner. From the arc. Las Vegas again missing.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. In the corner, Middleton with it. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Fires the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Now here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Holiday. Over in the corner, Green. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question. This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Outside Collins. They get it again. Pass to Thor. Now here's Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thor to stop the drought. A shot, no good. Here's Green, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And Las Vegas making a change here. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Holiday with the 3. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Mitchell with it. 10 points for him. Collins wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pass to Middleton. Over Mitchell. Middleton can't get it to go. Las Vegas trails by 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
They set the screen. Knocked away. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Checking in for Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
JT Thor.
Outside for Wembenyama. Mitchell with the steal. It's stolen by Green. And Wembenyama throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jazz leading by 7. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Harris. Sexton for 3. A shot that time, not on target. It'll count. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz lead by 7. From
Las Vegas. 36.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Wembenyama, right side. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Thor.
JT Thor.
It's good from long range. Thor's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Las Vegas. Wiggins from outside.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Right side, Sexton. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Pass to Thor. In the corner, it's Harris. That 3 off the mark. Utah leading by 6. Wembenyama, a screen. Holiday attacking. Wembenyama with the bucket.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Here's Thor. Las Vegas again missing. Kept alive. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. A 3 from Wembenyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wembenyama's got 44. Pass to Thor. Will it go? Kicks it out to Mitchell. Thor. Outside, Sexton. Wembanyama outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Wiggins. Middleton. The three doesn't go.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Utah leading by 13. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Collins. And the layup is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Shoots the three. Here's Sexton. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. On the wing, Holiday. Green. And the three misses. Las Vegas trails by 16. There's a screen by Collins. Now Harris from outside. Now Middleton takes the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Middleton outside. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Can they get it? Wembanyama with the rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. From outside the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. Puts it up from 15. Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.